وما لهم من دونه من وال. صدق الله العظيم. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Ladies and gentlemen, the third agenda are singing the national song Indonesia Raya and the hymn of Queen Sunan Kalijaga. Attendees are kindly requested to stand. Ladies and gentlemen, fourth agenda is opening speech by head of the Creative Movement and Digital Humanities Studies Center. To Mrs. Dr. Diah Ajeng Purwani, time is yours.
Oke, Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Oke, alhamdulillahilladzi hadana lihaza wa ma kunna linahtadiya laula an hadanallah. Laqad ja'at rasulur rabbina bil haqq wa nudu antil kumul jannah uristumuha bima kuntum ta'malun. Alhamdulillah, today we meet in this room with healthy condition. Okay, thanks to our God. Okay, the Honorable Rector, Professor Almakin, Vice Rector, Dean and the Board from Faculty of Social Science and Humanities, and Head of Communication, Study Program, Psychology and Sociology, and of course, all speaker from State Islamic University Sunan Kalijaga, Dr. Rama Kertamukti, Ambar Sari Dewi PhD, dan Dr. Fatma Dian Pratiwi. Thanks to all speaker from UIN Sunan Kalijaga. And of course, our guest, from Malaysia. I will read one by one, and I have the text because I afraid if this is wrong name and wrong university. Okay, first of all, welcome to our university. Welcome to Digital Creative Movement Study Center. Okay, the Honorable Dr. Ahmad Hisham Zainal Abidin, thank you very much to join with our seminar today. And then Associate Professor Dr. Samsul Bahrin Zaibun. There are two Samsul in this room. And then Associate Professor Dr. Nur Karelawati, thank you for contact me several months ago. And after that, we can collaborate our next project in this meeting. And then Associate Professor Dr. Samsul Arya Arifin from Computing Department, Faculty of Art, Computing and Creative Industry from University Pendidikan Sultan Idris. Okay, thank you. And Dr. Asmida Alwi, School of Creative Industry. Thank you for joining and in Yogyakarta. Welcome to Yogyakarta because this is your first time in here. And then of course, all lecturers from Indonesia and Malaysia, and all the participants in this room and in the Zoom meeting. Okay, I hope you can join this seminar because this is a very interesting seminar. Why? Because the theme is Collaborative Research Network of Creative Cities in Southeast Asia. Dr. Rama will give us knowledge about how to read the novelty research in Indonesia, Malaysia. And Dr. Nur Karelawati will talk about creative injustice and lesson from Malaysia film and television industry. And Dr. Syamsul Bahrin about innovation and creativity, skill for 21st century, and the other interesting topic from the other speakers. And this is the third year collaboration with USIM, and this is our first collaboration with a consortium Industry Creative and Culture in Malaysia. So I hope we can collaboration in next project in the big event in next year. Okay, and the last, please enjoy the seminar, and once again, welcome to Digital Creative Movement Study Center. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
This is the speech delivered by Mrs. Dr. Dia Ajeng Purwani. Thanks for the speech. Ladies and gentlemen, the fifth agenda is welcoming speech by Dean of the Faculty of Social Science and Humanities. We invite Mr. Dr. Muhammad Sodik MSI to give an opening speech.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Nahmaduka ya dal jalali wal ikram wa sallallahu ala sayyidina Muhammad wa ala alihi wa sahbihi baraka salam amma ba'da. Mohon izin, saya sebenarnya sudah disiapkan teks bahasa Inggris oleh Pak Rama dan Bu Ajeng, tapi supaya lebih ekspresif, mohon izin saya pakai bahasa Indonesia. Karena yang hadir adalah saudara kita sendiri. Ya, saya sangat bangga pada kesempatan pagi hari ini. Yang pertama-tama salam dari Bapak Rektor, karena mendadak pagi ini beliau ke Solo, ada acara yang tidak bisa ditinggalkan. Yang hormat, yang mulia Associate Professor Dr. Samsul Bahrin Zebon dari University Utara Malaysia. Terima kasih Bapak. Semoga tidak kapok hadir di sini. Meskipun delay ya pesawatnya kemarin ya, tapi semoga ya itu biasa saja. Nanti yang kalau kesini lagi nanti malah lebih cepat ya. Kemudian yang mulia Associate Professor Dr. Samsul Arifin dari Universitas Pendidikan Sultan Idris. Terima kasih Prof, sudah rawuh. Masih muda sekali beliau ini ya. Jadi nanti pasti akan sering sini ya, Bu Ajeng. Oh gitu ya. Berikutnya yang mulia Associate Professor Dr. Nur Karyawati Abdul Karim. Terima kasih Ibu. Beliau tampaknya sudah sering ya dengan kolega semuanya. Beliau dari Unity Science Islam Malaysia. Sama-sama Islam Bu ya. Kita juga Islam negeri ya. Jadi tengah-tengahnya sama. Terima kasih Bu Profesor. Kemudian Bapak Dr. Hisam Zainal Abidin. Terima kasih Pak Hisam yang nanti akan ketemu Pak Abi ya, kolega kita. Kemudian Ibu Dr. Asmita Alwi. Terima kasih Ibu yang sudah hadir. Segenap pembicara dan juga yang sudah hadir di sini ya. Ada Bu Ajeng tentu saja, ada Bu Fatma ya. Ada Pak Aul yang sudah hadir, ada Ketua I.O. Bu Dr. Ambarsari, terima kasih. Dan juga moderator Bu Uwi sama Mas Aulia Fakih yang sudah rawuh, tentu Pak Rama yang sudah hadir sejak tadi. Segenap pimpinan BWD 1, Pak WD 3, BWD 2, Bu Kabak, segenap dosen, mahasiswa, usaha studi yang sudah hadir. Jadi acara ini anggaplah awal dari kebaikan-kebaikan seterusnya. Jadi saya tadi sudah berbincang di ruang dekan, banyak hal yang akan kita pelajari dari 3 university ya. Sehingga kita ingin bagaimana kolaboratif riset dan juga kolaboratif yang lain itu terus tumbuh dan berkembang. Karena kita yakin riset, pembelajaran dan seterusnya, tanpa kolaborasi kita akan sangat sulit melakukan proses-proses pengembangan ke arah internasional. Oleh karena itu nanti Bu Ajeng ya dengan tim Kaprodi, Sekprodi ya, semua tim mohon disiapkan bagaimana setelah ini kita mau apa. Karena perguruan tinggi yang besar itu pasti ingin besar bersama-sama. Dan saya tadi menanya kepada beliau-beliau, jumlah mahasiswanya dengan kita mirip, agak ya lebih banyak sedikit lah dengan kita. Kita 20 ribuan ya Pak Ul ya. Di beberapa perguruan tinggi Malaysia sekitar 25 dan 20 dan seterusnya. Memang yang unik di beberapa tempat di sana termasuk di Unity Utara Malaysia itu mahasiswanya asrama mulai dari semester 1 sampai terakhir. sampai lulus. Ini ada enggak yang siap, yang ada mahasiswa di sini nih? Jadi di asrama mulai semester 1 sampai lulus. Nah, ini menarik juga ya untuk pembelajaran kita, baik dari UUM maupun dari USIM dan juga dari Universitas Pendidikan. Jadi kita akan terus belajar di dalam banyak hal. Oleh karena itu kami harapkan kolega-kolega semua dari beragam lembaga ya nanti bisa berkolaborasi dengan Visum sebagai leader kira begitu lewat Bu Ajeng dan Mas Rama gitu ya, dan juga prodi-prodi ya, ada Kaprodi Sosiologi di sini juga ya, dan seterusnya ya. Ini saya kira akan kita perkuat. Karena kita yakin ya, era kompetisi itu tampaknya tidak menarik. Era kita adalah era kolaborasi. Ya, kompetisinya dikit-dikit aja lah. Karena kalau tidak ada kompetisi juga nggak menarik hidup ini ya. Tapi yang terpenting dan sangat terpenting adalah kolaborasi. Oleh karena itu, karena Malaysia, Indonesia ini adalah saudara sangat-sangat dekat. Bahkan mungkin kalau dilihat dari Lauhul Mahfud ya, kita ini mungkin satu saudara kandung ya. Tapi dari turunan siapa begitu ya. Sehingga kerjasama ini ya memang harus kita perkuat. Dan jarak Indonesia Malaysia juga tidak terlalu jauh. Apalagi jarak hati ya, benar ya. Jarak hati ini juga tidak jauh. Oleh karena itu program-program riset dan juga program-program pertukaran ya, saya kira kita kembangkan dari waktu ke waktu. Dan saya yakin sumber-sumber daya ya, sumber-sumber kecerdasan, kearifan dari masing-masing perguruan tinggi akan semakin kuat jikalau kita asah, asih dan asuh. Dan saya selaku pimpinan tentu sangat bangga dengan para dosen kita, dengan para dosen dari Malaysia yang masih muda, yang kreatif dan seterusnya, sehingga kita akan terus tumbuh. Ada satu hal yang perlu saya sampaikan, karena ini salah satu kebanggaan di UIN. Jadi kami ini sekarang sudah punya pusat layanan difabel, Bapak Ibu. Ini saya kira kebanggaan kami, karena menurut katakanlah cerita di Indonesia, tampaknya pusat layanan difabel di Jogja, di UIN Sunan Kalijaga ini termasuk yang terbaik. Karena kami setiap tahun menerima teman-teman dari difabilitas ya. Bahkan yang unik, belakangan itu ada tuntutan dari konsorsium difabilitas. Kalau selama ini yang kita terima itu adalah difabilitas yang sifatnya fisik. Tahun ini ya Mas Aul ya, sudah ada difabilitas non fisik. Ada yang autis dan seterusnya. Ya soal lulus soal nanti ya Pak Aul ya. Yang penting education for all. Pendidikan untuk semua, sehingga orang-orang tua yang anaknya difabel, keluarga difabel itu merasa nyaman di UIN Sunan Kalijaga ya. Dan nanti akan kita diskusikan model kelulusnya seperti apa. Tapi yang penting belajar di UIN Sunan Kalijaga ini mereka bisa nyaman. Sehingga ini juga salah satu cerita baik saya kira. Selain kita kerjasama di dalam banyak hal, tentu difabel ini menjadi cerita juga ya. Selain juga center perempuan tentang Women Studies ini juga kita kembangkan ya, karena memang kita ingin kesetaraan, keadilan juga terus berlangsung. Oleh karena itu kerjasama ke depan saya kira sangat-sangat banyak ya, karena pusat studi kita juga sangat banyak, dan tentu ini akan bisa berjalan dengan komitmen dari perguruan tinggi kita masing-masing secara kolaboratif. Saya kira ini Ibu Bapak yang berbahagia, marilah untuk acara ini kita buka dengan baca basmalah. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Terima kasih. Bila taufik wal hidayah, waridho wal inayah. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thanks to Mr. Dr. Muhammad Sodik MSc for his speech. Ladies and gentlemen, the next agenda is take a picture together. To Mr. Dekan and Vice Dean, Pak Badrun, Bu Sulis, Bu Kabak, and all speaker, please come to the stage. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, the next agenda is gift exchange ceremony to Mr. Dr. Muhammad Sodik. Will give a ceremony to the UUM, University Utara Malaysia, to Prof. Hisham.
Kita semua, kita dulu baru mereka. Oh, universitasnya. Barter. Yes.
Thank you.
Dr. Karila. Dr. Victor. Is it from UN?
Okay, the next gift ceremonial from USIM to Professor Nur Karelawati.
Iya, dikasih.
Okay, the next gift exchange ceremony from UPSI, University Pendidikan. Ladies and gentlemen, next agenda is praying by Mr. Dr. Fajar Iqbal. To Mr. Dr. Fajar Iqbal, time is yours.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Please let's our mind and our heart focus to our dua, and I lead the dua. You can follow my dua. Let's start our dua with istighfar 3 times. Astaghfirullahaladzim alladzi la ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilaih. Astaghfirullahaladzim alladzi la ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilaih. Astaghfirullahaladzim alladzi la ilaha illa huwal hayyul qayyum wa atubu ilaih. Na'udzubillahi samil alim minasyaitonir rajim. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Alhamdulillahirabbil alamin. Wassalatu wassalamu ala khatamil anbiya'i wal mursalin sayyidina maulana Muhammadin wa ala alihi wa ashabihi wa ummatihi ajmain. Ya Allah, Ya Rahman, Ya Rahim, on this day we gather in this place and this virtual room space to expect to ask your blessing from you for the knowledge you give to us and the deeds we do. Therefore, Ya Allah, please keep the seminar series collaborative research network of creative cities in Southeast Asia conducted by the Center Study of Digital Creative Movements at UIN Sunan Kalijaga, Yogyakarta successful. Please make this event an addition to the record of our good deeds by your side. Bless this event so that it benefits for Muslim and all existing humanity. Ya Allah, forgive us also for all the wrong and mistakes that we make. Expand our bosom, our heart, so we can be more grateful for your blessing. Rabbana atina fid dunya hasanah wa fil akhirati hasanah wa qina azabannar wa qina azabannar wa qina azabannar. Subhana rabbika rabbil izzati amma yasifun wassalamun alal mursalin walhamdulillahi rabbil alamin. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Thanks to Mr. Dr. Fajar Iqbal for doa. Ladies and gentlemen, now we come into the main point, discussion session of seminar series session 1 in this morning, which will be by Associate Professor Dr. Samsul Bahrin Zaibon, Associate Professor Dr. Samsul Arya, and Dr. Fatma Dian Pratiwi, and will be moderated by Mrs. Uwi Ardianingar MA. To Mrs. Uwi, time is yours.
Bismillah. Yang satu di mana ya? Yang satu. Ada lagi nggak? Ada lagi nggak, Bu? Pembicaranya. Ada apa? Ya, silakan, Mbak. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Selamat pagi, good morning semuanya. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, Bapak Ibu semuanya, dan seluruh tamu undangan serta adik-adik mahasiswa yang saya cintai ya. I am Ui Ardianingar Luhtitianti. It gives me a great pleasure to be the moderator for this plenary session of the seminar series Center for Study Creative Digital Movement with the theme Collaborative Research Network of Creative City in Southeast Asia. Okay, first of all, let us pray and praise to Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. Because of His blessing and mercy, we can come together here in this very special event without any obstacle. Ladies and gentlemen, I would like also to salute first to the Honorable Dr. Muhammad Sodik MSE, the Dean of Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanity UIN Sunan Kalijaga, Dr. Ahmad Hisham Zainal Abidin, the Dean of School of Creative Industry Management and Performing Arts, Computing and Creative Industry, Malaysia. Also, Associate Professor Dr. Syamsul Arya Arifin from University Pendidikan Sultan Idris, Associate Professor Syamsul Bahrin Zaibon, Associate Professor Dr. Nur Karila Adib Karim, and the Honorable Dr. Sulistianingsih, the first Vice Dean of the Faculty of Social Sciences and Humanities, Dr. Rama Kertamurti, the Head of Communication Science UIN Sunan Kalijaga, Dr. Morianti, the Head of Bachelor's Program of Sociology UIN Sunan Kalijaga, and of course to the Honorable our invited guys from Malaysia who already joined us today, to the committee of seminar series, and all participants who attend this session both via online Zoom meeting and offline in conference room here. Distinguished ladies and gentlemen, as we know that building collaborative research is the key for the development of sustainable cities, in the sociological perspective, I think, especially in Southeast Asia. Many towns and maybe also in countryside must be built not only in the infrastructure aspect but also in social aspect, so that our agenda today to discuss how to create creative cities in Southeast Asia through exploring many topics for collaborative research between Indonesia, especially UIN Sunan Kalijaga, and Malaysia is very important. So in this today's session, we will get a closer look and have discussion about it. Ladies and gentlemen, it is also an honor for me to welcome and introduce our honorable keynote speakers in this session, Your Excellency, Associate Professor Dr. Syamsul Bahrin Zaibon, PhD, Your Excellency Associate Professor Dr. Syamsul Arya bin Arifin, and Associate Professor Dr. Samsul Arya bin Arifin, and Your Excellency Dr. Fatma Dian Pratiwi from Communication Science, FISUM UIN Sunan Kalijaga. I thank you very much for your presence in this session. Before the three speakers' presentation begins, let me tell you how the session will run. Firstly, our three speakers will present the material for about 30 minutes. Following that, we will have a question and answer session for approximately 30 minutes as well. And finally, the session will be ended by a conclusion. In the meantime, participants who join online in Zoom meeting also can write their question in chat box, and we will resume all questions in the Q&A session. I will read shortly the curriculum vitae of our first keynote speakers, Associate Professor Dr. Syamsul Bahrin Zaibon, PhD. He is currently the Associate Professor in School of Creative Industry and Performing Arts, University Utara, Malaysia. He got the master degree in Multimedia and Internet Computing at United Kingdom at University of Loughborough. Gimana bacanya ya? Agak sulit. Loughborough. Okay. And his doctoral degree in multimedia at University Utara, Malaysia. He has many publications, books, and scientific article journals in the area of technology and creative industry in international and national level. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, allow me to welcome Associate Professor Dr. Samsul Bahrin Zaibon, PhD, to deliver your presentation. Okay.
Alright. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Rabbi shrah li sadri wa yassir li amri wahlul 'uqdatam min lisani yafqahu qawli. Apa khabar semua? Sihat? Alhamdulillah. I'm proud to be here. I'm honored to be here. This is my first time in Jogja, and also first time in, of course, first time in UIN. UIN Suka, right? I like the name. Suka means like, you like, right? Okay, Suka. Okay, I'm from the Northern University, Utara Malaysia, very near to the Thailand. Just about 10 minutes, about 15 minutes to Thailand. Okay, our campus is very big. It's very big, and all students reside in campus, right? Until they graduated. Okay, I'm from the School of Creative Industry and Performing Arts. We have 4 majorings, including film production, music, and then we have media interactive and animation, which is about creating content, right? Creating digital content, creative content. And UUM is the focus in our school and our university, more on the business, entrepreneurship, and also management. And we have no courses, no program for sciences, no program in medical, in engineering. So really on social sciences, humanities, and business. Right, okay. Can we have my slides? So I'm will talk about more general on the current situation right now related to our own field, related to creativity and innovation. So these are the skills, okay, needed for the 21st century. So we are now moving here to creating the creative, cities or the creative ideas. And after that, when we have the idea, all right, okay, then how we want to sell our idea. Okay, next, please. Okay, a bit about me. Based on ideas, based on research, based on pengajaran, okay, our learning, and then we try to have what are the services, what are the products to be sell, right, on a business perspective. Okay, since 2002, which is 20 years ago, I have received awards and recognitions which related to idea, which related to innovation. So just to be proud that actually you are, okay, the audience here, students and also lecturers, if you have idea, okay, actually you can sell your idea, and actually you can receive many awards from that. Okay, next. For example here, we have exhibit the product or services to Geneva, so the next slides, to this Korea, okay, and then to China, Alibaba business schools. So that is fully sponsored, right? Okay, so just to give you some motivations, why we need the idea, why we need the creative idea, why we need the innovation, right? Okay, next. Okay, creative thinking inspired ideas, right? Okay, then the idea inspires change. So why we need the change? So when we change something, okay, from right now we have the situation of something that is a problem, so we have to change to make it a solution. So the solution would be product or maybe services. Okay. Okay. When you learn to be creative, so now you are in 19 years old, 20 years old, or 18 years old. So actually, just about 2% you learn about creativity. But when you were children, actually it is more than that. 98%, okay, during your 5 years old, 90% you learn about creativity. So that's why you try to cut your hair yourself, kan? You do something that your parents akan marah. But you learn, you explore, right? You explore, you learn something. So that's the things come out here about the percentage, how to learn about creativity. Okay, next. So to be creative, you have to think about different, okay? Think about different things, think outside the box. So just not only, for example, you do a project related to your courses, related to your subjects. So don't give your idea just inside your university. It could be enhanced more for the society, for example, and even to the around Indonesia or even at international level, right? So maybe it is a small things. The idea, it could be small, but it can be enhanced. And sometimes I will show you some examples here that can be open your mind. Even it is very simple, but you can sell it, right? Okay, next. So for example here, right? Can you see this one? The hijab for sports. Okay, for women. So when you wear hijab, kan? Bila you pakai tudung, kerudung, right? Kerudung. So Nike, right? Nike here propose a new materials that is very useful or suitable for sportswomen. Okay, it started in 2017, and then after that, other companies try to promote this one. Okay, just a very simple idea. Everyone need sport activities or exercise, and for women, so how you want to wear? It just something like a jilbab. Okay, so the material itself. Right, okay, so next. Okay, next. There is a video. Yeah. Stringless face mask. This is during the pandemic. So we are using face mask with string, right? Okay, play. Can you play? So click the play. Right. So without using string, so you can use the face mask. Tak keluar. Ada. It's a video. Download tak download lagi. Okay. So actually you have to download the slides first and then baru boleh open. Mm. Okay, so that is one example. That is very simple thing, but it's very useful. Okay, so you don't need the string, even for male or female, right? For woman or man, so tak perlu string, just lekat. Tapi dia sangat funny, kelakar dan macam tak berapa nak kita panggil apa? Tak berapa normal. It's not normal. Ada lambat lah. Okay, so maybe you have the idea. Maybe you have something that in your mind that can solve. It's a very small problem. Okay, so maybe I can ask a question. If you have any innovation, or not necessarily it is a product, but it could be services. So for example, like this box, right? This is the packaging systems, the packaging for the foods. So this is very good actually. Previously we are using plastic bags, and this is very environmental friendly. And actually, if you not finish your food, so you can bring back, okay, to your home, to your hostel, without wasting the foods being served, okay, in the tray or plating, right? And so it's very good like this. It can play.
Okey, jom aku tunjuk cara pasang dan close up macam mana face mask ni berfungsi. Okey, mula-mula cabut yang stiker ni. Dia pasang. Cara pasang dan close up macam mana face mask ni berfungsi. Okey, mula-mula cabut yang stiker ni. Dia pasang yang bahagian atas daripada tengah ke tepi. Yang bawah pula tarik sampai bawah sekali, dan dari tengah ke tepi. Lepas atas dan bawah. Yang belah tepi pula ni belah kanan, tolak pergi lekat. Kiri pula tolak je, tekan je bagi lekat. Tekan spek balik dan siap. Kiri dan kanan. Okey, jom kita test hembus. Terkelak tak? Puas tak?
It's very simple. Boleh guna sekali saja, right? So that is the disadvantage of using that. Right, next. So the creative thinking, actually you add some the new idea, okay, existing idea, maybe the existing idea. So the face mask, actually that is the existing idea, but you try to enhance it, right? And then you try to generate the possibility. The possibility, why we put the melekat di pipi tu? Because when as a woman, so you wearing hijab, so it's very difficult to use the string for face mask, right? Just examples. Okay, and then you think beyond that, which is already exists, something new, you want to improve the idea, and etc. Okay, next. So this is another example about customer experience enhancements. Okay, please. So using the technology, so you can enhance the customer experience while choosing the clothes. So using the camera and the glass cermin. Okay, you can select the
Show
style
me
that you
skirts.
wish to buy. You can without wearing it during the pandemic, right? So it is very hygienic things that you have to be careful on that.
Show me blue.
And the 3D image, you can select which is very suitable for you. Okay, the idea is very simple, but it's very useful. Okay, so maybe we just go to the next slide. Okay, next. Okay, so how to improve your thinking skill? So you have to be analytical. Okay, analytical means that you have the ability to analyze something, to analyze the problem, and try to come out the solution. Then you organize it. Maybe you have many ideas to solve the problems. Try to organize the idea, which is the best solution, with the maybe the cost effective, and etc. Okay, so I just go quickly, right? So next, I give you more examples after this. So from the creativity, so when you have the idea, you have the creativity. So what's next? Just not only the idea, right? Not only the idea, but you have to make it, implement it, make it to be used to the users. So that's why we create the idea implementation and then get the customers to buy your product or maybe to use your services. Okay? Okay, next. So how you want to create the idea, and then after that how to create the innovation. So you can have from this kind of sources, the 7 sources of innovation, maybe in terms of demographics. Demographics means what type of the properties of your user. Okay, maybe the gender. Okay, gender. For example, the face mask. If you have this one, which is suitable for men, but how about the woman? So you need the string sampai belakang kan? Okay, or otherwise you need something to apa? Dia ada sambungan lagi, extension of the string. That is another innovation. Previously tak ada pun, kan? Tidak ada. Right. Okay, and then maybe unexpected occurrence, changes in perception. So different perception, it could be have a new innovation, unsuitability. Okay, unsuitability, which is something, for example, how you come to campus. So by bus, by mobile, by motorcycle, or maybe right now we have scooters, electric scooters. Do you have electric scooters in campus? Is it suitable to bring that? So not common, right? So maybe you have the source of big money or dana yang besar, maybe you can invest on that. So students can rent the scooters maybe, right? So it's a very environmental friendly without using motorcycle or cars, right, inside campus. Okay, maybe the new knowledge, the process needs, and maybe the industry and market changes. Okay, next. Yes, parking lots. Okay, right now we have a problem of parking lots. So how to, do you have any idea how to solve the problem in your campus here? So no more mobile inside campus. Right, no mobile inside campus. So just using the scooters, electric, or just walking. Okay, this is how to make your innovation being visible. So this is the process. Okay, from generating the idea, you define it, and then try to make the prototype. Okay, prototype means something that is just to test, and then when it is good, then you can just directly do your product or test your idea. Okay, next. Okay, this is another example. Snooze alarm. So you have your handphone, right? Every morning you use your handphone. Betul? Bangun pagi. So you use your alarm, and then after that you click snooze every 5 minutes. Or maybe sometimes you terus tutup off. Right, and then lambat datang kuliah. Sebab you terus tutup. Okay, so let's see the innovation here. Another examples. Okay, Clocky, the product name. Up. It's very simple. You try to switch off your clock, your alarm, and then you susah bangun tidur, kan, early morning. So that's another example. Okay, next. I'm not sure whether we have a time to do this. So just give the activities here, the silly cow. Okay, next. Next, please. Okay, the silly cow. You have a cow. Okay, then describe the characteristic of a cow or list your idea related to this. So just 1 minute. So you diberi di sini dipanggil apa? Sapi. Cow. Sapi. So you have sapi. So what are the idea or the business that you can do about sapi? So just quick activity. Okay. So what else? A lot of business model. Maybe any idea would you like?
Silakan teman-teman adik-adik mahasiswa ada yang bisa
maybe after
menjelaskan
we have
atau
finished.
Oh ya, okay, yeah.
Alright. Okay, next. Okay, next. Case study about creativity and innovation. Okay, let's see. So how to solve the trash problem? So around the world we have this, right? We have this problem. Okay, we have this problem. So a lot of plastic bags and even the box. And we need something, places to have this. How about the environment? It affects it. And then selepas ini mungkin ramai yang terus buang di sini. Siapa yang mau collect, mau bersihkan right? Cleaning it. Okay, so let's see the examples. So next. Okay. Play.
Bacardi NH7 Weekender is undoubtedly the happiest music festival. However, 9,000 people, a few hours, and a couple of drinks later, it soon becomes the dirtiest music festival too. This year, when MTS India came on board to power the festival, we wanted people to have fun, uninterrupted, and get them to throw trash in the bins instead of almost everywhere else. But the big question, how do we get them to do it? Presenting the really cool and useful Wi-Fi bin. A trash bin that gave out Wi-Fi when trash was fed in. So this was simple. People had to throw trash in the bin, log in using the generated code, and enjoy connectivity with MTS 3G plus Wi-Fi. Connectivity to let the world know they are there. Connectivity to share their best festival moments. While they logged in, an automated tweet went out to let others know. And within no time, there were many wanting to part with their trash for some super fast internet. The Wi-Fi bin became a rage across all Weekender editions at Bangalore, Delhi and Kolkata. And by the end of the festival this year, more than 10,000 people had used the bin. And we love doing our bit in keeping the happiest music festival happier than ever.
We have the trash problem. So what we can see here, so during the festival, during concert or events, so we have a lot of trash. So people want the connectivity, right? Wi-Fi. So if you need the Wi-Fi ID, the password, so you need to put your trash inside the bin, and then you get the code. So everyone do that. Then the trash problem is being solved. Then you get the Wi-Fi connection. So you can see that. So it's a very simple things, but it will have a win-win situation. Okay, win-win situation between the event organizer and also to the users, the attendees of the event. So you get the Wi-Fi for free, and then the event is very clean environment. Okay, so next. Okay, just click next. Okay, this is another example, obesity. So can you see Malaysia? Okay, Malaysia, the percentage is the highest among the ASEAN region. Obesity percentage in Malaysia. How about Indonesia? 6.9%. Okay, including myself in Malaysia. Dr. Ajeng, Dr. Dia Ajeng, not included in the percentage, right? Okay, so how to solve this issue? So let's see, but this is 18SX. So let's see the video. Okay, alright. So it promote you to exercise. So especially this one for women. So when you use the what we call it, this cycling, apa tu? Panggil apa? Cycle, the kind of cycle equipment. Okay, you do the exercise and it create the energy to light up, right? The LED, and then there are some animation, and then when you do a lot and many people join in, so it will create the animation and kind of fun lah, making fun, right? And then actually you burn your calorie. Alright, okay. So what's the next? I think that's thing. Maybe we can just move forward related to contemporary issue. So we have now more on the social media, right? Social media. We have previously a lot of the manual thing. Now we have the Facebook, Google, YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, Apple. Okay, next. How you want to predict the future. So this is based on ideas, based on ideas. So you can see here the most innovative companies in 2021. So you know Apple, everyone here, I think many of us using Apple product, right? So this company is very have a lot of idea to enhance their product. So we have other companies there, Samsung, Huawei, Sony, and etc. Okay, next. So what is disruptive technology? Just give you the example. So previously we have camera. Right now you don't need the camera, but you just use your mobile phone. So it's just replacing, right? Replacing. And everyone can do your movie. You can do your photography. And even for journalism, you can just use your mobile phone. And previously we are using maps. And then now we have the Googles, okay, Google Maps. Previously we used the books for searching information. Now we just use internet, Wikipedia. And then you go for movies. And then now we have the Netflix, right? iFlix. And then previously you used taxi. Right? Now we have Uber, Grabs, and etc. So these are all the things what we call as a disruptive innovation or disruptive technology that previously we are not in our mind, that is become now the situation. And also the big example that you are now facing is the online learning, right? Online learning, online meeting. We have Zoom, we have Google Meet, we have many software that you use for online learning or online meeting. Right, okay, next, I think that's all. So there is no innovation and creativity without failure. So you have to be creative, and you have to lose the fear of being wrong. So tak ada masalah, okay? There is no problem to be wrong, okay? Just give your idea, try to innovate, and try to be different from others. Okay, I think that's all for my presentation. So you may contact me through the WhatsApp or maybe through my email. So I think that's all for my presentation. Thank you very much. So hope you have some of the idea after this. You can innovate, and also you can make business based on your idea. Right? Thank you. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.
Waalaikumsalam warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Thank you very much, Dr. Syamsul Bahrin Zaidun, PhD, for giving such an insightful and comprehensive presentation for this first part. I personally feel receiving enlightenment about the how to create a creative city, starting at the idea, and 7 resources for innovation are changes in perception, new knowledge, and etc. And it is important for Professor Dr. Samsul Arya bin Arifin, art, creativity, and technology almost in the context of education. That's a very stunning profile, for Dr. Samsul Arya bin Arifin for all of us to know. Hopefully, we can gain fruitful discussion and knowledge from him in today's event. Now, allow me to welcome Associate Professor Dr. Samsul Arya bin Arifin to present his material for about 30 minutes.
Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Thank you to Madam Chairperson. And Assalamualaikum dan selamat pagi, matur nuwun. Selamat pagi semua. Apa khabar? Baik. Okay. Actually, this is my second time here. My first time was in 2009, where I attended a conference organized by Science Technology Faculty. So that was my first time, I think, in another building. This is now in this building, Alhamdulillah. Okay, so talking about today, my background is from computer science, then I go to IT and then software engineer. Before this, I worked in the industry for 7 years, then I become lecturer. Means what are the principles that you need to follow in order to create the appropriate, maybe some creative guidelines for your products, all right? So it's focusing on the digital content, and it also should have elements from educational. As you know, I'm from Sultan Idris Education University, which is equivalent to UPE, and we are situated in Perak, which is in the middle of peninsula of Malaysia. It's being reached by 1 hour through driving or 1 to 2 hours through train. Yeah, so it's accessible, and the most international. Okay, the topic that I want to speak today about educational digital content development guidelines for creative industry. That is our university, which is already 100 years this year. This is one of the oldest university in Malaysia, and we focus the only education university because it first built by the colonized British, then it developed, become universities in 1997. Okay. Seterusnya. So because you know everyone now use mobile phone, mobile devices, it's all inside our hand. It can't be attached. It's something like we need to embed in our life situation, right? Especially in living, education, daily life, we can't be separated. It's something that is a must. If we lost our mobile phone, it's something is not right, right? Something like that. Okay, so the strategy that I try to focus here is using your mobile devices in educational purposes, and this includes digital content development. Next, please. Seterusnya. Okay, for learning in Malaysia focus, we lack of lots of subjects. We can't find a good materials for learning. So basically we like to find, let's say, from science, even from creative industry, or even from many fields, we hardly can find any content. So actually content development in Malaysia, we follow the multimedia content guidelines because we have a body that it actually provides content guidelines in content development. So you need to follow the rules of Malaysian government if you want to develop content. Okay, next please. Okay, another one is about, I will try to introduce, when you develop a content, you must be culturally appropriate, which is where the cultural design guidelines come in, which they're elective industries. Next, please. So I try to introduce user interface design guideline in one of my research. Okay, what you can see there, anyone tells me what's that? Yeah, that is our Southeast Asia 5,000 years ago. We are connected by land. I can even travel if I live during that period by walking. Yeah, I did not need to travel by flight, or I did not need to travel by river. Yeah, because of what? Because of the glacial age there, it actually has closed all these borders, and then we are separated by the nation and by the colonization, and that's how we become today, separated by countries, and now Malaysia, Indonesia, and all other parts in Southeast Asia. But before, we were same roots. We are with same roots, bring the same culture from out of Africa theory. We travel and we actually cultivate the civilization during that time, which is about 50,000 years ago, and that is, I think the image is about 5 to 10,000 years ago. And because of the glacial age, it actually has flooded all the areas, and it becomes sea that we have at this moment. But what I'm to stress here is that we are from the same culture background actually before this. Okay, next, please. So a picture is worth 1,000 words, and interface is worth 1,000 pictures. And it also comes through your mobile phone. Like you say, the interfaces, you can differentiate between the Apple or the Android. Why you need to choose Apple? How many of you have Apple iPhone here? Nobody. Why? So expensive, right? The price, even though it's graphically pleasing, aesthetically pleasing, but the price, I know. Okay, but the pictures there, the icon, the colors that they use actually can bring something out. Do you know what's that? Before that, people communicate with pictures, and they left out the images in the caves. And this is surprisingly founded in Sulawesi, in Indonesia. In 45,000 years ago, it shows that our ancestors has tried to tell us something from the painting. So it's a way of the communication during that time, where there's no digital content at all. Next, please. Seterusnya. Okay, now we are in the, this kind of era, period. You know what's that? This is a popular Disney cartoon, right? We have Pocahontas, Mulan, and Aladdin, and what's that, Mauna? They all represents the culture of each entities, and they try to, to get people recognized and appreciate, but that is from Hollywood, yeah? They have their own style. Okay, next, please. Seterusnya. Okay, this is a digital Malaysian icon. You can see, what's that? Yeah, everyone knows Upin Ipin, right? So it's very popular. We even have lots of merchandise from that one particular subject. We can have lots of merchandise, and it can actually develop the creativity of the people. We have also Agent Ali, if you can see it from Netflix, or Boy Boy Boy. It's a new series which is popular in Malaysia. Have you seen it? Sudah?
Yeah.
Sudah lihat? Boy Boy Boy? Okay, alright. Yeah. Upin Ipin? Upin Ipin. Okay, next please. Okay, seterusnya. Okay, so we found there's lack of pedagogical, and also UNESCO found from the previous research lack of digital content, particularly in the mobile learning, or learning through mobile devices. Okay, next please. I think I'm going to go very fast. Okay, next. Okay, why it's important? A part of that, you need to know who are your user, ya. Siapa pengguna kamu? Apakah pengalaman mereka? Bagaimana mereka bekerja? Cara mereka bekerja dan sebagainya. Jadi dengan adanya sesuatu panduan, garis panduan, mereka dapat melihat tata cara yang sepatutnya atau cadangan untuk membina satu aplikasi ataupun kandungan yang bisa digunakan oleh pengguna. Alright. Jadi itu di mana kita lihat ia sesuai digunakan untuk creative industry. Okey, seterusnya. So talking about the Malaysia context, we try to embed Malay culture. Why? Why we say we don't embed other culture? Because Malay culture is actually the mainstream culture in Malaysia, and I will show you and will tell you why is that, and it will benefits the mobile developers in Malaysia context. Seterusnya. Okay, bila saya cakap saya akan kaitkan dengan sejarah, so kita tahu sedikit sejarah, sedikit sekarang apa terjadi, so kita dapat memikirkannya. Okay, boleh. So dekat kita ada beberapa prinsip untuk design guideline yang sepatutnya boleh digunakan. Alright. Jadi dengan adanya garis panduan ni, maka dia akan membantu para pembangun aplikasi untuk membangunkan aplikasinya. Jadi panduan yang kita gunakan ini, setelah kita buat kajian tentang garis-garis panduan yang sebelum ini seperti di barat, mereka ada garis panduan, tapi mereka punya garis panduan untuk membina aplikasi lebih kepada their own user. But we try to embed our own principle by having these 4 principles. One of the principle that actually we want to highlight is the using local language, which is in this context we try to highlight using bahasa, which is bahasa Malaysia, for bahasa which is originate from bahasa Melayu, so that the local people can appreciate or can actually knows more about the content. If you, let's say, try to teach the people in the village, in the kampung-kampung kan, mereka tidak bisa memahami bahasa. Jadi kita lihat bahasa itu perlulah kepada kalau di sini kabupatennya, di kabupaten itu menurut bahasa-bahasanya. Di samping itu pentingnya bahasa Inggeris juga sebagai bahasa internasional ya. Jadi kita boleh buat bilingual bahasa, bilingual. So kita ada English, kita boleh ada bahasa daerah. Okey, di sini kami kaitkan bidang dengan interaksi manusia komputer. Di mana interaksi manusia komputer, pernah dengar tak ICI itu apa? Tak pernah. ECI ia bidang komputer, tapi dia berkait rapat dengan psikologi, bidang ergonomics, bagian software, pembangunan dan sebagainya ya. Jadi salah satu konteks dia ialah kebolehgunaan. Jadi dalam kebolehgunaan kita lihat pelbagai cara ataupun user experience serta juga pengujian perisian untuk menentukan perisian yang kita gunakan itu sesuai atau tidak dipakai. Sekiranya tidak sesuai, maka ianya tidak usability-nya kurang, maksudnya kurang sesuai digunakan oleh penduduk setempat. Seterusnya. So above here we kaitkanlah tentang our own Malay culture for in Malaysia context by adapting their local moral values and behavior, and for especially in the Malay culture, I think same also in Javanese culture, we actually have this humility, not boasting, right? Respecting one another, respecting the leaders, respecting the elders, ya, menghormati orang yang lebih tua, menghormati guru dan tidak suka membangga diri ya. Okey, seterusnya. Okay, according to Mastor, previous Malay culture also portrays community, kerjasama ya, kerjasama antara satu sama lain itu penting sekali dalam satu masyarakat. And we have this one called adab. I think same of here. Adab means we have kind of courtesy, something like that, right? Respects, and which is I think hardly found in Western culture. But Western culture have their own, but we also have our own, like the Japanese culture and the other Asian cultures. Okay, next please. Ada lebih kepada